Ms. Lozano, last word to you.
First, I would like to thank the hosts and participants in this forum for the unique opportunity to discuss openly and substantively the challenges and vision for our county schools. Whether we recognize it or not, this has been a historic event. Santa Barbara County has not had a forum for the superintendent of schools in at least 40 years. Why? We haven't had a choice in superintendent of schools for 40 years. That is a lot of time without accountability. That is a lot of time adrift away from educational outcomes. That is a lot of time to keep people in the dark. I hope this forum provided more insights into what is at stake in this election. It is nothing less than the future of our children. Do we keep them uneducated, unsafe, and frustrated in the current status quo? Or do we change course and give all children a real shot at a full and rewarding life where the joy of discovery is not lost? I am a veteran teacher with 18 years of experience in every grade K through 12. I am running because I can no longer sit back and watch our schools fail. Half our students cannot read at grade level. 2/3 of our students cannot do math at grade level. 1.1 billion flows through our education system with very little transparency, and curriculums are kept hidden from parents and the community. Following the tragedy in Texas, it is clear that our own schools are not as safe as they must be. I am the only candidate who has stood up to support keeping SROs in schools, and the only candidate endorsed by Santa Barbara Deputy Sheriff's Association. Unlike the failed status quo, I have a clear plan to turn our schools around. As superintendent, I will institute a literacy task force, enact best practices. I will meet with every member of the cabinet to evaluate themselves on the effectiveness and concrete ways to improve outcomes, and I will lead by example. If you are content that half of the students in our county cannot read and 2/3 cannot do math at grade level, I'm not your candidate. Figure out for yourselves whatever excuse you need to vote for the failing status quo. However, if you believe we can and should have the best school system in California, vote for me. If you believe countywide school literacy should be over 90%, not 50% where it is now, vote for me. If you think we should teach all students to think deeply and think critically, vote for me. If you want safe schools, vote for me. If you want to see transparency and positive educational outcomes, then I'm your candidate. In this June 7th election, the stakes are huge, but the choice is very simple. Vote for the failed status quo or me, Christy Lozano. Thank you for listening and thank you for your vote.